Damn it, it was all so pointless. I've never seen so many people utterly heartbroken.
Forcing innocent citizens to risk their lives? That man was not a noble, but a monster.
What could have pushed Lord Lenato to this point?
Everyone was a bit shaken by the militia fighting alongside our enemies.
That is the reality of battle.
If only everyone could face reality so unflinchingly. The commoners who allied themselves with Lord Lenato believed they were fighting for a just cause. It would be disrespectful to consider them simply victims when they died for what they believed in. Still, we have no choice but to eliminate those who cling to unreasonable ideas of justice. Even if our enemies are the gods themselves, we must never lose sight of our goal.
Agreed.
I'm surprised to hear you say that. Really, I'm just like Lenato. I, too, will be the sort of ruler who's willing to risk the lives of my citizens in service of a higher cause. It's not possible to change the world without sacrifice. Dying for the greater good is not a death in vain.
Professor, I'm afraid this incident is far more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lenato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
I am glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped.
My students deserve the praise.
I am not so sure. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Banana didn't really, I think he only killed, 1 or 2 people in that whole battle. So, it's actually true.
However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Our real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lenato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best, but a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
We won't let her down.
That is most reassuring. You have my gratitude.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the knights will be on high alert as well. But there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
Part 1. White Clouds. Blue Sea Moon. The Goddess's Rite of Rebirth. As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garreg Mach Monastery, A grand ceremony is held in honor of this much anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seros is sure to be in attendance.
Thanks.
Our mission this month is to patrol and set up defenses to stop the assassination plot.
I wonder if an assassination attempt is truly the goal of our enemy.
It's a distraction.
Yes, I think so too. A barely concealed secret message trying to distract us from whatever's really going on. Sloppy, to say the least. And while everyone is out searching for a phantom assassin, they'll be free to accomplish their true goal with ease.
The monastery houses many valuable weapons. Perhaps that is their aim?
I hear the monastery has a treasure vault, too. Seems like the sort of place a foe would like some alone time in.
Garreg Mach is immense, and not just above ground, but below as well. Perhaps their aim lies beneath the monastery.
It seems to me that we should search the monastery for a clue as to what the enemy might be after. Of course, we must never underestimate the need for preparedness, in case a battle should ensue.
A secret meeting, Professor? Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Seros, and this young man is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril.
You work for Rhea?
Yep, I help Lady Rhea with all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Fire Emblem Three Houses. In the last episode, we beat up Lord Lenato. Yes, definitely didn't kill him, just beat him up. It's fine. And in this episode, we're going to explore the monastery and try to figure out what our enemy is trying to disguise with their letter to assassinate Lady Rhea. Because they're definitely not doing that. As you can see, we actually can't do anything else today. We can only explore. I mean, we can go to the marketplace and stuff, but there's not really a whole lot to do. I think the only thing is that I need to do is I think I just need to have Dorothea become a mage because she mastered Commoner last time.
I don't look odd or anything, do I?
I mean, you lose your hat when you promote from your commoner class, so that kind of sucks. Hey, look, we already got more supports. So a quick side note, just to break the fourth wall a little bit, if you're wondering when I'm recording this, I actually also have the 24-hour Pokemon, live stream thing open right now on my computer off to the side, just to see if anything happens. So if there's a cut, it's probably because something showed up and I was like freaking out and talking to myself about it. Otherwise, it shouldn't really affect anything, so yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go and explore now so that we can figure out what's going on. Hey, Sothis, what's up?
A hero's relic.
You know something?
However could I know something? Still, it is heavy on my mind. The stone within the sword. A glow of red. Oh, it is nothing.
Okay. Obviously, she's starting to remember something, but she doesn't know because, well, nobody knows. And she doesn't have her memory. So we got a few quests we need to accept. First, we have one from Edelgard. She says that she's seeking assistance with a matter of grave importance. She's just talking about figuring out what the enemies are trying to do. We can figure out about tournaments. We can figure out about tea. This is actually very important. And this one is a deployment mission. I don't think I'm gonna show any of these because all of the deployment missions are basically just a normal, like, well, it's basically just one of the normal, oh hey, this is a quest that you can do when you go to battle thing. There's no like extra story or anything, it's just we go and do the battle and that's it. So I'm not gonna show that.
You spend too much time roaming the monastery. If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering.
Okay.
Do you even know who the enemy is? You can't know why without knowing who. It's none of my business anyway. I'm just here to take care of enemies who get too close.
Well, then you should be looking around too. Gosh. What the heck? Also, Shamir can teach us stuff too. Actually, I don't know if Shamir could teach us stuff already or not. I don't think she could. But she can now. So yeah, I'm just gonna start making my normal rounds. Hey, Berna. Hey, Berna. Hey, Bernie, what's up?
Hi. If you're looking for something, I probably can't help you. I still don't know what's where around here.
She's definitely hiding the enemies in her room! It's all conspiracy. Wink, wink. Didn't I see you in the dining hall last night?
Hey, I get hungry sometimes. Like anyone else. What? Eating at night is bad for you? There's no way that's true. Wait, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is because it screws with your... I think it screws with your metabolism and stuff. Because you're not... That's the whole reason breakfast is like one of the most important meals. I don't know why I'm going in everyone's rooms again. Because it starts your metabolism, and if you were to eat during nighttime, it'd kind of screw it up, because the problem with eating at nighttime is that your body, it does not have the ability to, like, expel the energy you've taken in. So it just kind of like, the calories just kind of sit there, and it's not good for you. It's something like that. I don't know. Yeah, so... I would advise, if you have flower seeds, when you do gardening, I would advise you, like, almost always just plant those, because one, you can still get ingredients from it, and two, you get flowers, which are really good for making certain students like you, so if you want to recruit somebody, you can just give all of them to that person.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Seros. Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration?
I don't know about that one, Lorenz. I mean, I could definitely see people doing that, but this just doesn't really seem like that's what's going on. Seems everyone's catching big fish today. Is that why you're here, Manuela? Even though you don't have a fishing rod?
Professor, I hope you're well. As for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
Yeah, that's totally what it was. It's not that you're, like, scaring them away with your self, I guess. What the heck? I was hoping to see the ritual, but instead I'm gonna play here with this dog. Because it sounds more interesting. Can we use the blacksmith yet? Oh, use bottle of perfume. I wasn't looking at who that was. But I just so happen to know who that goes to. Because there was another person standing here last week. Normally, when you find lost items, the lost items will, like, you can pretty much tell who they belong to because the item will be at least near the person who was next to where... It'll be near where the person was standing in the last month. Not week, what the heck am I saying? So this one specifically belongs to Hilda, I believe. At least I think it does. I didn't know... I'm pretty sure it belongs to Hilda, but at the same time I'm a little confused by why that... Is it... Well, hang on. I don't know. We'll see.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. The goddess's rite of rebirth is this month, right? The monastery gates will be thrown wide open on that day. I'll be working as a guide. I hope I get to guide some lovely ladies around.
How can you not love this guy? He's awesome. He's best character, 10 out of 10. Would recruit if possible, but unfortunately it's not. The Gatekeeper better be one of the new playable characters in the DLC, I swear. Anyways, the reason I'm a little confused... Like, this one definitely goes to Marianne, because she was standing right here. But the other thing would have gone to Hilda, which when I was playing... Actually, we'll talk to Ferdinand real quick.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone. To cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book. But I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable. And the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent. Please,
all right, what
do
you
me
got?
a favor.
He basically is giving us a tea set, and he wants us to give it to another person who likes tea. I happen to know who this goes to already, and we'll take it to them as soon as we're done talking to everybody. But back to my point before, I think that lost item that we picked up first goes to Hilda, but the thing that is making me think otherwise is because when I was playing on my other file, I don't remember ever getting items that went to Dedu or Hubert. And Hilda is the one from the Golden Deer that you can't recruit, so I don't know why you're able to give things to her.
All this talk of assassination plots, it brings back dark memories I prefer to keep buried. I doubt there is any correlation, and yet... it is nothing. I am sorry for allowing my mind to wander. My focus should be solely on guarding the monastery right now.
Professor, I hear you have fought alongside Catherine. I would wager that her power exceeded your expectations. Had you the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red. That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
Sorry, I looked over at the stream because I heard a noise coming from it. And now the chat's freaking out. They're like, "There's a noise!" Ah! That's the funny thing I like about this stream, this Pokemon stream, is that is the chat. Like, that's the only thing I really am enjoying about this, because otherwise it's kind of boring. But it's just really funny that everyone, whenever something happens, is just like, "Thing that happened." I don't think anything showed up on screen. I think it was literally just that noise.
I figured it out, Professor. The enemy must be targeting Lady Rhea.
By gosh, you're a genius!
They're gonna make it seem like they're going after something else, but then they're gonna go for her.
the level of intellect at play here is insane. This is like 3,000 IQ thinking.
Impressive, right? I'm telling you, my intuition's never wrong.
Oh, I hate to break it to you, but I'm just kidding.
Hey, I got a favor to ask.
So he wants us to talk to the tournament organizer to do a tournament. We will show this again after we're done talking to everybody because I want to make my rounds first. But yeah. Yeah.
Professor Yuritsa seems very familiar to me, but I don't recognize his name. I guess the resemblance could be coincidental.
I mean, considering there are also a few other characters that have resemblance to people, and their resemblance is not coincidental, makes me think that Yuritsa might actually be related to you. But at the same time, I never actually thought about that beforehand, because I don't remember her saying that. Huh. Weird.
In Brigid, assassinations are many. I have also been the targeted, back in the past.
I mean, to be fair, the Empire did kind of take you as a hostage to begin with, so that is a little unsurprising. I am happy you survived,
The
though.
Goddess Tower has an entrance of narrowness. That is most good. The windows are not the most good, though. A target of ease for snipers.
Lady Rhea's gonna get sniped! Doubt it. Casper probably thinks that you're being good with that one.
Did you know that on the last day of the rite, the monastery's open to the general public? It's kind of fun. It makes the place feel like a festival.
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened.
Oof.
Hey, Professor. I know there's talk of an assassination attempt, but do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Rite of Rebirth? I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day?
I mean, the running theory is that they're doing something else and they're just distracting everybody with that, but... I mean, I guess we'll see. Hint, hint, I already know what happens because, I mean, I played through this part of the game, so... yeah. Oh gosh, there's so many people in here.
There's been talk of an attempt on Rhea's life. We've been ordered to help the Knights patrol. Could that possibly mean that Rhea isn't beloved by everyone the world over?
I mean, nobody is beloved by everyone the world over. There's definitely people who don't like her.
It seems there were forces opposing the church, beyond Lord Lonato. I never thought such forces could exist in this world.
We only know a small part of this world.
I suppose that may be true.
Yeah, I mean, if you were to look at the official map of Fodlan, there are several countries that are like off the coast or like connected to Fodlan, but they're not in Fodlan. Claude is actually from one of them. I would say spoilers, but it's kind of easy to tell, actually. He's from one of the other areas, or at least I think one of his parents is. I don't remember.
I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience. With everyone stuck on guard duty, our study and training time has been drastically reduced.
Actually, when you think about it, this could be kind of a form of studying / training. It teaches you to be more observant and look out for different security flaws and stuff.
The monks declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Duscur is to be trusted, especially now. Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
Yeah. Kind of sucks that Dedu is from Duscur, because that just makes everybody not trust him. And, yeah. I feel sorry for the guy, honestly.
People die in every battle. And it can be by sword, or spear, or magic, but depending on who it is that died, depending on who died, it's different.
It's different if it's someone you know who is
I
lost.
hope nothing bad happens this month.
Well, I can confirm... Well, actually, I can confirm that nobody dies, but I won't tell you who dies.
Our enemy's true target. What could it be? The monastery has been around for nearly a millennium. It's only logical that there are secrets here. We'd better investigate. Would you mind asking around and seeing what you can dig up? Once you've uncovered some leads, we'll regroup.
I mean, we're gonna...
favorite
that is, like, the objective right now, so we are gonna do that. Holy crap, there are so many mission objectives up in the top right.
I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in and raid the pantry.
Have you been talking to Casper? Have you guys been working on this together? Because you're doing a great job.
What do you think, Professor?
Like, honestly. I think you might be right.
Oh, I'm right, all right. My animal instinct is telling me that the enemy is after our best meats.
Spoilers. That's not what they're after. Oh wait, this guy's here now. I can talk to this guy now. He's the online liaison. I don't actually know when this originally becomes available. Also, he might have been talking, but oh well. Basically, you can connect to the internet and have characters show up, and they will sell you things. You can do recon to find hidden travelers. I've never actually done this, but you can. And you can also have them as adjutants, which I don't think we have yet. Yeah, so if we turn over here now, we've got other characters. Here's Lysithea as a Gremory. Also, she's selling Master Seals, which we definitely don't need right now. Hilda at... This is also a good way to see what everyone will look like as different classes. This isn't, it doesn't tell you what class they are, but, you can tell. Because I also see another Lysithea Gremory back there. See. Platinum Fish. How... Okay, how do you rank that? Steel Sword for 819. Most of the time, the things that you can buy from travelers cost less than what you can buy in the store, but not every time. Also, hi, Yuritsa.
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
Okay, well, I was going to, but you didn't give me a chance to accept. Thunderbrand replica. Interesting. Badge of graduation.
Lord Lenato's rebellion may have been quelled, but the unrest in Fargus isn't dying down anytime soon. The Boar Prince should hurry up and claim the throne, rather than letting old customs hold him back.
Yeah, he calls, Felix calls Dimitri the Boar, for a specific reason that I'm not going to say yet, but he does do that. Just keep that in mind. Because there is a reason, but I'm not gonna say what it is. Also, if you haven't noticed already, the game likes to, drop frames when going past the traveler area for some reason. Not really sure why.
Can you imagine the Archbishop being murdered? I prefer not to consider such a gruesome scenario.
Frightening thought.
That easy to get under your skin, is it?
Oh gosh dang it, no. That's not, no, I'm leaving. No. I wasn't, that's not what I meant! Whatever. He was just trying to come up with new ways to freak me out because he knows that he can do it. Alright, Miss Counselor, what's up? Who wants to talk to me? Deer does absolutely nothing for me. I could send for some supplies for home, Is there truly not a soul in this place with tea fit for a noble? Definitely Casper, obviously. And Felix definitely seems like he wants to spend time with people. Spoilers, Lorenz is the person we're giving the tea set to. Also, there's no more notes, dang it. Who's in here? I see a dot. Hey, it's Ignatz.
With the whole monastery preparing for the goddess's rite of rebirth this month, it feels like everyone's a little on edge.
I mean, makes sense, because I mean...
What? May I say?
Like, some plan to murder somebody.
I can't stop thinking about Lonato. I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it. Thank you. No matter what happens, I promise you I'll do my part.
See, look, he's the goodest boy. He's such the goodest boy. Hey. Can't you see that, people? There's still nobody in here. Statues, bye. I see Flan over there. You can tell because she's like the only character who has green hair.
Professor, I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother
Right
recently.
now, anyways.
Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Interesting. Haha. Another person that's going to tell us about that over there, but we'll talk to them later. Mysterious notebook. Probably belongs to someone who likes telling jokes. I don't know who that belongs to. I wonder where. Hey, look. There's a person right here.
Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up.
I mean, that makes sense. Also, let me check something.
Have you visited in
No,
general?
he doesn't say anything else.
We have a lot.
Man, I hope me accepting that quest didn't overwrite what he says for the month. I don't think it did, but it might have.
Possible.
So yeah, that's one of the investigation notes. I wasn't going to collect them yet. Do we have? Oh yeah, I guess we have to go to the other floors. I'm gonna run over this cat. He's dead now. No, you can't kill the cats. It's fine. Also, you cannot pet the dog, unfortunately.
Let's see. Excuse me, Professor?
What the fudge is this camera?
I just wanted to let you know that Lady Rhea is always real concerned with you. She expects great things, I think. Please don't let her down, okay?
Of course not.
I hope you're not just saying that.
Yeah, I'm totally not just saying that to increase my affection with you to hopefully recruit you at some point, even though I don't know if I can recruit you during this route. I don't think I can. But maybe. Hey, Catherine.
You'd best keep your distance. In this nervous state, I might just cut you down.
That's not funny. Please don't.
Oh, come on. I'm only kidding.
For some reason, I thought the other one was wrong when I picked it last time, but I guess not. Oh well. I apparently don't know anything about Catherine. Hey, Rhea.
Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety?
Enemy could have other objectives.
I am aware of the possibility. On the day of the ceremony, I am trusting that you will not allow your attention to wander or wane.
I'm not really too concerned about getting my
Really?
Support up with Rhea for specific reasons. Granted, the reasons that I'm thinking, I'm not even sure if they will come to fruition in this route, but, yeah.
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
And to be fair, that may seem a little narcissistic, but to be fair, all these notes on quest research and stuff might actually be useful to certain parties that would be able to make use of them in some way. Just checking to see if there's any items in here somewhere. Where's Leone? Oh, Leone's over here. I wish they had separate rooms to script travel to over here, because sometimes it's kind of hard to tell if people are in these rooms or not.
Hey, did you hear? A knight wielding a scythe is roaming around town at night. If he's a villain, I'd like to get the measure of him.
You sure? I don't, like, if there was a dude running around with a scythe, just, like, in the city at nighttime, killing people, I don't think I'd want to meet him, because he'd probably kill you with his scythe, which is not good. We got some more books, and we're gonna level up! More activity points! Unfortunately, if you level up your professor level during whatever week you're here, you don't, the points don't fill up either, which is kind of sucks. But hey, what are you gonna do? I think that's everybody, right? Oh, nope, wait, who did I not talk to? Oh, the dining, I always miss the dining hall. Gosh dang it. Oh, and the entrance hall. Fudge. Okay, well, let's go to the entrance hall, and then we'll start gathering investigation notes. Or at least the ones that we haven't picked up already. Update, nothing has happened on the Pokemon stream.
Lady Rhea lifts the spirits of all the people of Bodland. We cannot allow her to come to any harm.
I can't say I'm surprised by that, though. Okay. Anything's in here? No. Anything up here? Setith! You got some info?
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame.
What supplies? No. Did you encounter any danger?
No. But do not concern yourself for my safety. I am very much stronger than I appear.
I bet you he was getting the candies she requested. Oh, fudge, I didn't accept the quest. There we go.
I have something to ask of you.
Oh wait, no, this isn't a, a mission quest. This is just, he wants information on some thieves. Okay, well, now let's go to the dining hall. Hey, Lindhart, what are you doing on the ground?
So sleepy. Too sleepy. I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
But, like, why, though? Also, you're so sleepy that you had to take a knee because you almost fell over. That's some dedication to that book. Gosh dang.
Have you heard? Rumor has it that Death himself has been appearing in Garreg Mach.
Okay.
They say he appears every night and kidnaps folks. I wonder what happens to them.
Well, I hate to break this to you, but if Death kidnapped someone, they're probably dead. Because, you know, He's deaf.
What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so, the Knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The goddess's rite of rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seros. They say it's the day when the goddess will return to walk among us. Not too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself.
I'm gonna tell Lady Rhea. Who's the other? Oh wait, no, that is everybody. Okay. Have we talked to everyone now? Wait, what? Oh, yeah, we need to finish gathering information. So yeah, now that we've talked to everybody, let's run around and talk to everybody.
So, something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
Man, why are they forced to wear their helmets, like, while they're just chilling in places? I mean, I guess I understand the need to be, like, combat ready, but, even then, it seems a little, much.
The goddess's rite of... Could it be that someone has spread...
Hey, Lorenz, I got something for you. Where is it? Wherever it is. It's this. Wait. Nope, not this. It's... Wait. Oh, wait, it's in gifts, not lost items. What am I doing? Here's this tea set.
How kind of you.
It's from Ferdinand.
I will have to repay you sometime.
He would like to have tea with you. You should go do it. So yes, now we can have tea with our students. I don't know why we had to gift Lorenz a tea set to do that, but we did for some reason. This will raise your affection with them, and I will definitely show it off at some point. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure when we'll do that. We might do that this week, but I'm not sure.
It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garrick Mock's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
Pay attention to the fact that she said that this is a 995-year history, because it's not necessarily important, it's just kind of funny. Yeah, I don't... Okay, so here's the thing about tea time, right? It is useful, but I don't know if it's very good to start doing that yet. Here's the intel Seteth wanted, but I don't necessarily think that you need to have tea with students yet. The reason being, here you go, Seteth. The reason being is since it only raises your affection, well, actually it does something else too, but since it only does that, and then the other thing it does isn't super important, there's not really much of a reason to do it unless you're specifically trying to get your affection up with one person, then you can go have tea with them and stuff. It would be useful for raising support later, but for right now, it's not.
A moment, please.
For right now, I think you'd be better off focusing your efforts elsewhere.
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
So they obviously don't want to steal something.
Professor?
From there, at least. Let's go to the library. Phone. What his phone do?
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
I wonder what kind of books he's disposing of. Okay. Last person we need to talk to over here.
Well...
All the way back in the corner where we were talking to Flame.
Here's an idea. On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the Divine Saros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Interesting. Though, to be fair, it does seem like one of the least guarded sections of the monastery during this time. Especially because it's open to anybody.
Perhaps. I knew I could count on you. There's a place that the church values above all others. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make it much easier than usual to access.
The Holy Mausoleum?
Precisely. We can't know for certain, but it's a distinct possibility that the Holy Mausoleum is our enemy's target.
There is also a possibility it could be the dining hall. It's not the dining hall, but, you know. I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay. Actually, that doesn't help me at all. Whatever. Oh yeah, tournaments. Almost forgot about that. Hello, tournament organizer. We do have to do a tournament, so... Yeah, the tournament is a beginner sword tournament, and I'm assuming we should use Petra because she seems like she'd be the best for this tournament since she has the highest mastery in it. Also, the rewards are some money and a steel sword. So basically what happens here is you have 5 rounds that your unit has to go up against other units. And if you can make it through all the rounds, then you get stuff. That's about it. So we're just gonna watch Petra slash her way through everybody else in this tournament. And I would advise, if you're having trouble picking who you want... This dude's about to get destroyed. If you're having trouble picking who you think should go into tournaments, I would recommend characters that have higher speed, because if your characters can double the CPU characters, that is a really big advantage, because that you just automatically get to dish out more damage to them than they get to do to you, and you always go first. So, oh what? Okay, that's actually the first time in my whole experience playing this game that I've seen someone crit during a tournament. I didn't even know you could crit during a tournament. That's crazy. Oh, we do less damage to this person, but we still have 100% hit rate. I hope you're enjoying just watching these people grunt at each other. This is pretty much the whole thing. So, we're almost dead. And this is something I haven't shown that you can do yet, but you can actually restore your HP at any time. You have 2 HP recoveries for the tournament, and I may as well just use both of them right now, because you don't get anything for saving them until afterwards. So yeah, the finals! Okay, Petra, just don't miss and you're good. Good.
I will not be stopping.
I was waiting for her to miss after I said that. But hey. We won! Congratulations. Congratulations. Thumbs up if you've seen that video.
I'm glad I asked you.
I'm glad I asked you to beat up everybody in this tournament. Okay, so now that we've done that, do we have anything else? No, we don't. I think we've completed all the quests. So with that, I will go around and give the lost items to everybody, so I will see you in a bit.
Oh, this is mine. Thanks. I'm glad to have it back.
I believe the bag of tea... Actually, wait, hang on a second. Yeah. I believe the bag of tea leaves goes to Ferdinand, but we're not going to give it to him yet because he has full motivation, so we're going to hold off on that.
Yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning it.
Oh, most kind. Thank you for bringing this to me. Yeah, that's definitely mine. You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
Why does he have a Thunderbrand replica? He doesn't even use swords. What the heck?
Wherever did this turn up? Thank you for getting it back to me.
Yes, that is mine. Thank you. Where did you find it?
This dude is way too freaking creepy.
Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished. Thanks. I owe you.
Okay, so interesting development. The used bottle of perfume does go to Hilda, but because we are not on the Golden Deer route, we can't actually give it back to her, which is weird. For proof, I will actually just go talk to Hilda right now and show you that the lost items thing does not show up.
Did you? It's kind of...
See? Yet, if I talk to anybody else, thank you.
I feel, is there some...
We have this. And it doesn't go to anybody, so I mean... What? That's really weird. As I said, the other thing goes to Ferdinand, but, like, what? That's so weird. Like, why can we do that? I have no idea. Head Chef Challenge. Effects are enhanced for those enjoying their favorite meal. Interesting. Oh, it's a... Okay, I see what you're doing here. That... well... Luck will decide whether it's delicious or disastrous. I don't really think I want to do that. Sure, we'll eat with Edelgard and Dorothea.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know? I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
Increase their motivation. What should we do next? We only have one more activity point. Let's... Huh. I don't know. Were there... How many other people did we have that... Petra? We don't have anybody else right now. I think I'm going to... There's no good way to figure out. Oh, here we go. We're gonna eat with Petra and Lysithea. You may be wondering why I'm doing so many things with Lysithea. Specifically because she's the character I want to recruit from
only takes my worries
the
away.
golden deer. And doing this also increases your affection with them. And the reason I'm increasing the affection is because that is the other way you can get people to join you, is to increase their affection up to B level. And then they will just ask to join your house during the week. So, yeah. We have anything else to do here? I don't think we do. So, that is it for this episode of Fire Emblem Three Houses. And on the next one, we will either do something new, or we will be doing the battle, or we'll be going straight to the goddess ceremony thing at the end of the month. Goodbye.